This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5. As he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. Come on, go on. Okay, right there, 56. Bound to lose one. Go.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Set, hut, the set ring. Months 56. Truck. 56.
To throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Set, running. 15 on it. 15 on it. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shift shot.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. It's complete to Snead. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
I got you. 56.
And Jackson throwing once more, being chased out left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
A 24-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 26.
Garoppolo now. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Here we go.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 27, Jackson steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike's 56. Mike's second.
Jackson from the shotgun, buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. They find some open field here. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 50 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Night, sweetheart. 56. Mike.
Jackson now, throwing again. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 12-3 your score after 1 on EA Sports. Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
1. Right there. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson stepping up. He'll try and run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Throwing again. Jackson. Roberts got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, that'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Lucky.
11. Lock.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
11. Go.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Here we go.
12.
Check safety.
Hey, gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Patrick.
On 2nd down and 4. Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Now Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
I got you.
You can't block me.
Hey, gun.
Line 36. Man, I got you. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run again with Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there, as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Here we go.
57. Let's go, D. Watch tight end.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And some space here. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Spinning away. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
12, fellas, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play.
And now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
49, check 49.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here we go. I'm not set. 56, yeah, squeeze, double. 56, Mike, 56, right there. Squeeze. Watch the run. Hey.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, flush to his right. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I got one.
Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw, and that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Slam.
21.
Watch out. He's crashing.
21.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Here we go.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
21. Here we go. Smooth.
To throw is Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around? Nowhere there to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Throwing on second and long. Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. The Ravens on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Again, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Jackson on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6, escaping the pressure right. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. D. Ford able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To throw is Jackson, and the pressure gets to him again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. 4th down, here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
12.
Tighten up.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it will be third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
11.
Check nickel.
Garoppolo now. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
65.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey. High 7. I got you.
57's the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards, first down Niners. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
13.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Tyus Bowser able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
11.
Bang. Watch twist. No.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. And it's 3rd down.
Get in the way, on it. Hatchet.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
All day, baby. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Pilot, 64, weak.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 11.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. 57 the mark.
Garoppolo looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. One last shot for Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So the victory here for San Francisco. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.